Hey everybody, Steve here. And I am bringing you a Doctor Who dumpster fire. And that dumpster fire would be episode 2 of the new season, Lux. Now, before I talk about this season, last season, Russell T Davies introduced this pantheon of gods, and they were laughable. And this new thing that we get to see right here, Mr. Ring-a-Ding, is a cartoon character that is possessed, that's the only word I can think of, by another one of these alien beings that like to refer to themselves as a god, Lux, the god of light. So the doctor, the fake doctor, I'm sorry, the pretend doctor, the doctor that is not really the doctor, him and his annoying new traveling partner, he's trying to get her back to May 24th, 2025. And they can't do it. Something's blocking them. So they're trying to get back, and he lands in Miami in 1952 to try to try to get things adjusted. Well, while they're there, they find this theater that's locked up. It's creepy, and they decide to stick around and investigate. And now, when they brought this show back with Russell T Davies as the showrunner and Shudigawa as the fake doctor, they should have just started putting warnings up saying, if you are a straight white man, this show is no longer made for you. Just turn the TV off, go read a book, because we are targeting our programming now for the tiny, infinitesimal modern audience that may or may not exist. We don't know yet. Because before they stick around, they have to change their clothes and and then they're outside the TARDIS, and his traveling companion says, "Oh, you're like Scooby-Doo," and he's like, "I'm like Velma." Okay, you're Velma. Long story short, this is the part where RTD likes to, well, in this episode, this is where he very clumsily, very ham-fisted way started shoving in racism. Because he can't have a show anymore without pushing his ideology. He can't have a show anymore unless he's pushing his activist propaganda. Now, when he first came back to Doctor Who back in 2005, he did it a little bit, but it was just sprinkled here and there. It was thin. It was veiled. We saw it. We knew what was going on, but it was so under the radar. When we did see it, we're like, it's fine. We can just overlook it. Now he's, every episode is just a sledgehammer to the face. And it's sickening. It is tiring. I didn't watch episode 1 of this new season. I watched episode 2. I had to force myself not to jump out a window because it was just so bad. You can write a good story. You can write a good Doctor Who story where this alien possesses a cartoon character and it makes him want to destroy the world without pushing racism, without pushing some sort of activist agenda. You can do that if you're a good writer. But RTD's brain has been turned to mush because of this. He has lost the ability to write good stories. This entire show was garbage. Visually, it was good. That's the only good thing I can say about it. If I had to pick one good thing, visually, it was good. The acting was terrible. The messaging was, like I said, it was clumsy and ham-fisted. The way he kept referencing how the law of the land says we can't be here because they're not white. Just you, if you can't tell good stories anymore, and he just wants to push activism, come up with a whole new show. Come up with a whole new show where he can push all his stuff, and all the fans can just follow along and be happy. No, he had to come back to Doctor Who and destroy it. I mean, it was already gone with Chibnall and Whittaker. They just, and even farther back, the last half of Capaldi's run, where the BBC stepped in and said, "All right, no more good stories, no more good characters. We just want to push how people look and who people sleep with. That's the only two things we're worried about. Story be damned." And that's what we got. We got terrible, damned stories. So, why? Why do we do this? Why do we put ourselves through this? Am I hate watching? No. I like to think of myself as an observer. I'm watching the fall of something that was once great, and to see how far it's fallen, because this is a record of what was good and now it's bad. You want good? Go back and watch classic Doctor Who. Watch the originals. Watch the Doctor Who movie from 1996. That's good. Some people might say it's not. You got your classic purists who are like, it's just these 7 doctors and that's it. You got your people who are like, no, you can add the 8th Doctor in, but that's it. And then you got those like me, huge classic fan. But I enjoy the new stuff up to Capaldi's seasons. I have to hold my nose during the last season, but I can do it. I can stomach it, and that's it for me. The modern audience thinks everything else is fine, and that everything that came before it is problematic. But hey, you think what you want to think. Real fans like us know whatever we just watched, if you watched this episode, still trying to figure out what it was. Still trying to figure out why they decided to bring this out. And there's going to be another episode next week, and I'm going to watch it. I may make a video about it. I'm going to be on a live stream later, and we're going to talk about it. Some friends of mine. But you tell me, are you watching this new Doctor Who? Do you enjoy this version of the Doctor? Are you happy that there are no white people in the TARDIS now, and that they enjoy pushing woke content, and woke content makes them giddy with excitement? Let me know. I really want to know what's going on. That's all I got.